Hello, welcome back. This is Kench1913 and we are Let's Playing Dragon Quest IV for the Android and iOS. In the last episode we finished off the Hank Hoffman Jr. side quest. Immigrant Town is all done. We got a lot of nice things. Now let us head over to Zenithia, so that we may head towards the path to Nadiria, or Nadiria, whatever the hell it's called. Bad guy place is what I like to call it. It's not bad guy castle, but it is bad guy place. Although there is a castle for bad guys in the bad guy place, so they get two castles, while the good guys only get this one flying castle, which I guess is better. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna end up using every party member in this place. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll get to see a lot of good stuff. I'm going to show you Sparky isn't too bad, actually. He's actually a pretty good character. So let's put Solo, Elena, Mina, and Sparky. Mina because she has the Gringham Whip. Sparky because he'll do breath attacks. And Elena because she's kick-ass. I'm going to try not to use Kirill too much, because I'm going to be using him for the final part. So I want to use other characters who we usually don't see as much, although Elena we do see a bunch. But anyways, I have Ragnar with the Falcon Blade. I'm going to actually equip that with him for the time being, show off that. Alright, so for this part, this is the pathway to Nadar, or whatever you want to call it. I think I bit my tongue. Something's bothering me. Anyways, yeah, this place is pretty complicated, but not that complicated. So first thing we want to do is we want to head north. Up. Up, up, and up. And, yeah, we're going to be getting a treasure chest here, but we want to head up one more time through this door and collect this treasure, which I believe is a Shimmering Dress. Now, what this dress does is occasionally reflects spells. It's very good, but it can suck because it sometimes reflects spells, and if you're trying to cure someone, it can really screw up stuff. So let's hand this over to Mina. And there we go. So yeah, do not be afraid to use up as much magic as you need to get through this area, because it's a long area, and when you get out there will be a healing point. Anyways, what we want to do is come down there, go around here, and up here. And if you go to the other thing that was on the right there, it just leads back to another thing. Here's some new enemies, Beelzebugs. Actually, they're not new, but I want to explain something. They have this ability called Kerplunk or something like that. What it'll do is it'll kill them and revive everybody. Sometimes it'll do that if there's only one guy left. So keep that in mind. Try to kill them all as fast as possible. So yeah, Sparky, he can do a fire breath, an ice breath, and a sweet breath, which will put enemies to sleep. And who doesn't like a nice good nap? So Sparky isn't too bad, and again, I figured I would show him off. Anyways, I want to tell you, take the left path here before you head all the way down. I made a mistake in heading all the way down and then having to come all the way back up. But if you take the left path, you can get a treasure over there, and then you can skip having to come all the way back up. Anyways, we got some new enemies, damselflies, and picketers, or whatever. And, yeah. These guys use a flame breath and a sweet breath, I believe. Yeah, it really sucks. And then when everyone falls asleep here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swap up the party. That's right. Let's get this party started and change it all up. This is the beauty about having the thing in here. So when you do select all, you're basically picking a new party instead of changing one guy and one guy and one guy and one guy. So let's put in some spellcasters and really kick some ass. Let's use Kasuzzle. Let's use Crackle in the group here. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, the easiest thing to do is use Kazap. If you've got it, use it. It's so much easier to get through this area. Equip your hero if he can be with the goddess ring or whatever. and watches MP go back up as you're walking around. It really helps. It really, really helps to get through this cave. Because as you can see, these guys are pains in the ass. Let's use Staff of Anti-Magic, Staff of Thunder. Even that shit don't work. What the hell? So yeah, this is Ragnar with the Falcon Blade. It's not bad. I think in the end he actually does more damage than he would if he had the Miracle Sword equipped. And Solo goes up a level. Yep. Yay, yay, yay. Alright, so let's keep going down. Now these areas are going to kind of look similar, but they're not. So don't worry about it. Here you want to head down. But actually you could probably... No, you want to head down first. I mean, I guess you could go to the left if you want, but... We'll eventually get everything, so don't worry about it. It might take me a little bit longer than usual, but... And yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, it looks like these guys are pretty pissed that this cave is so big, but what do you expect for the final area? This is the second last area, now that I think about it. There's one more area after this. Alright, so if we come over here, as you can see, there's a lot of poison swamp thing here. And we got some new enemies, red dragons. These guys like to cast fire breath on you. Let's bring in Kirill and see if his thwack spell will work. And I'm assuming since these guys are red dragons, they're probably susceptible to ice. Apparently not as much. Well, that's not bad. It doesn't look like thwack works. Kind of stinks. See, the thing about the Falcon Sword on Ragnar versus Elena is Elena has a better chance to get a critical versus Ragnar, where he's just going to do a bit more damage because his strength is so high. I don't know. But yeah, let's get this treasure. There's another treasure up top. Oh look, we got a flowing dress. We can give that to whoever we want. I think I already have one on Boria anyways. I went back and I bought one. But if you don't have anyone to equip it on, I guess hold on to it. Sell it. One thing I will tell you is that later we're going to get another character. He's a bonus character a little later. And he can actually equip all the cursed gear without having any of the cursed effects. So that's pretty nice. And there that treasure chest, we got a mighty armlet. And we can actually use that. I think it brings up your strength plus like 20 or something. I'll eventually give it to Solo. Alright, we get some more picketers. And actually let me show you the power of Kazap. Like I said, if you need to, use it a lot. And by I mean a lot, I mean a lot. Because it will one-hit kill these guys. And of course they all get to go before Solo can cast his spell. That's how you know he's a true hero, by the way. He can invoke the power of lightning. So yeah, it's amazing. It works on almost every enemy. It does almost 200 damage. It's wonderful. Anyways, let's keep going. Now we're going backwards. We should be fine. Now I'm going to take the left path here. And here we're going to get a lot of treasures. That's the Thalon staff. I'm going to give it to Kirill. What it does is, as an item in battle, basically, what it does is it makes the enemies, like, how do I explain it? They basically don't go one turn. Like, I ended up using it in a battle, but I don't think I ended up showing the battle. But what it does is it makes him like smile or something. It's weird. It's a weird staff. Obviously, it's very weak. I don't know why they gave it to you at this point in the game, but maybe there's other options to use it. Anyways, what I want to do is go down over here, and let's see, what do we gotta do? Okay, that leads to the hole. Alright, that leads over here. So let's come over here. And yay! We got ourselves hella mail, or hella armor, and that, no good. But, like I said, hold on to all this cursed gear. I hope you haven't sold any from even back then. Although you'll be fine any which way. I mean, you get plenty of equipment. We won't get this character till later anyway, so you gotta beat the game. He's actually a bonus character. But let's come over here, get on here, and there we go. Now this will lead us down. This will lead us down to the treasure trove, which is right over here. But the thing about it is I'm missing a treasure. Now, if you have been following along, and you've collected all the mini medals, the one treasure that I missed going back, that I'm going to go back and get, is a mini medal. So, if you got all of them, and you got all the stuff, don't bother, just keep going. But, of course, I've got to bother. So now we're going to walk all the way back. Which I should have just gotten in the first place, but whatever. Oh, we got a new enemy, Nightclubber. This guy's got a lot of HP. Nice job, Elena. That's how you get rid of a guy who's clubbing. He's night clubbing. Anyways, let's go up here, and now we gotta go all the way around. You know what's been kind of neat is if they gave this thing an angle and had you like going downhill, so it kind of feels like you're descending. But I remember when I first played this game, I got very confused at this part. Oh, we got another new enemy, Demon Spawn. But yeah, I got very confused at this part because I thought that all these areas were the same, and I thought that, you know, as playing Dragon Quest II, you have the Cave to Roan, and that was a bitch and a half. And I seriously thought that they were going to do some infinite loot bullshit in this area. And I really thought that these were infinite loops. So I ended up never getting all the treasure here, but thank God for maps nowadays, huh? Actually, I think when you bought Dragon Warrior 4, I think it came with like a little booklet that brought you through the majority of the game. I used to have that booklet. The NES version of this game, I believe, is quite rare. I mean, not really rare, but it is fairly rare. Anyways, if we come over here, stop flying around with the spinny spin, we collect a mini medal if you need it. I didn't, but whatever. Anyways, let's get the hell out of here now. Now we just gotta walk back, which really isn't that bad. There's a lot. This is a great place to gain some gold because they're giving you like 1,000 gold almost every battle, which is really, really good. Oh, look, we got a Viz Major. This guy's hard. He can be really tough. He's got a ton of HP, by the way. He does a lot of different spells on you. Also, since Kirill and Elena have the like mirror armor, mirror shield, it can deflect back and hit him. Which, wow, that did a lot of damage. Holy God. Did you see how much damage that did? you know what you gotta do with this guy? Sap. You gotta take away some of his defense and then wreck him up. I didn't end up doing that, but that's a thing you can do. But now we cast Snub. Now if I needed to, I could have used the Zenithian sword and got rid of that. But whatever. Let's just keep going. Alright, let's keep moving. We're almost out of here now. Now that we have all the almost all the treasure here. Alright, let's I can't equip the Happy Hat on Solo, that's a shame. Because I would have brought back his MP and then had him keep casting Kazap. Alright, let's go back down those stairs. Alright, if we come over here, go whoopie whoopie woo woo there. Oh yeah, alright, we need to get over here. And if we come up over here, move over to the right just a bit, there we go. And we're good. Let's keep going. Down the stairs, descending. And yeah, this is the only way we can go. We have to get this raft. If you didn't get these chests now, you can get them now with the raft, so you can kind of skip going all the way down. So we're almost out of here. Oh, something shiny. And it is a Seed of Magic. What the hell was I doing? Oh, I'm gonna do a full heal on Solo here, because he needs it. Let's head down here. Now we're almost out of here. Look at this. We're through a doorway, through another doorway, and look at this. It's all kinds of fire. And apparently there's a super uncommon monster here. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Actually, you know what? There is a monster we haven't run into yet. What it is it's yeah, we got that. Now we're gonna fall over here so we can get the other thing. But there's a monster here that will actually copycat you and turn into a version of one of your party members, and they'll get the same abilities and stuff, and that can be really tough. So we got another mirror shield. I could give it to Ragnar, but that Tempest shield is actually better. I'll put it in his inventory. But yeah, so that is kind of interesting. I haven't seen those guys yet in this area. So yeah, we got this tower, which is pretty weird. But we're pretty much out of here now, because there's nothing here. But actually, if you walked around here, I remember in the NES version, if you walked around the tower, sometimes you would get into a battle with the Metal King slime. And if you kill them, you can get a lot of experience. But you can only meet them a lot out in near the Azimuth, so you might as well do it there and then over here. Anyways, now we're in this underground world of I guess Nadara or whatever. And now we need to. What is this little shrine here? This place was called the Last Refuge in the NES version. I'm not sure what it's called here. I think Heaven's something or other. And look at that, it's a Zenithian. Heaven's Haven, there you go. So we need to get rid of his 4 barriers. And yes, this lady will heal us up. And we can also save it here, which I guess I will. Yeah, might as well save it. And when like, let's say you do save it, if you end the game here, you actually start an end door. Just to let you know. Anyways, I'm going to stop the video here. In the next episode, we'll go and take down those barriers. It's been Ken 13. See you later.